What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 8 battle for the CGT. We are 5-2 plus 10, third place overall as of the end of Week 7. And with the win today, we have a chance to become the #1 overall seed in the league with only 1 week remaining. And we would also guarantee a spot in playoffs. I believe depending on the remaining matches, we actually could guarantee a spot in playoffs, even though we wouldn't have played all of our games, which is very nice, but not 100% likely. We are, unfortunately, though, playing against someone who is currently the 2nd overall seed in Leo and his Carolina Haxorus. So, in case you guys didn't know, the last time I played Leo was NCP Finals, and I choked away a championship. Yeah, I choked away a title. And that would have been really bad if that was our only title, but thankfully we did get a title in the BBR, so we are invited to participate here and get our revenge against Leo. But Leo's team is super scary. He did just beat MattOshea in week number 7, I believe it was, and that was a really impressive win because I really struggled against MattOshea, and MattOshea now has a chance to be my first round opponent, which is very scary, so we don't want that to happen because this team just matches up so well against mine. So hopefully we can get the win here and then just keep climbing up and become the #1 overall seed so we can play someone who just barely made it into the playoffs, I hope. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the matchup. Looking at my opponent's team, he's got a very... This team is so scary. All the teams are scary, all of them, but this team especially is very, very frightening. He's got an Aegislash and a Victini, but also Zapdos. That top 3 is very, very scary with a very underrated mon, I feel like, in Aegislash. In the previous generations, it was overrated. Now I think it's underrated. It's still really good, 140 on its attack stats, attack or special attack, and its defenses, depending on which form it's in, is still really good compared to 150. Victini, my team has no switch in, and you guys would realize that because I am playing Victini for the 2nd time. Yay. Oh my god, someone shoot me. I fucking can't stand Victini. I have to deal with it for the 2nd time, and just like I have to deal with Toxapex for the 2nd time, I have to deal with Victini again. Zapdos, super annoying, very, very strong Pokemon, super annoying. It is his only ground immunity though, which is very nice. He's got a Nihilego, which may or may not come. Toxic Spike Absorber, Rock type, really decent mon, fast, can be beast boosting. Crocodile, super annoying for my team to deal with. In terms of speed, its stab intimidates, very good. Slowking, very annoying. We saw how annoying Galarian Slowking was last time. I don't think that an offensive Slowking is as scary as an offensive Galarian Slowking because of the poison coverage, but it's still a spooky mon. Comfy is annoying because it actually outspeeds Dragapult because of Triage with Draining Kiss. Cincino, very annoying, multiple hit moves to get rid of Kadabra's Focus Sash, to get by Scorpy Focus Sash, to get by, I guess, the coverage it has beats all my Pokemon that basically resist grass, so it's really problematic, but basically we have to just hope that we can one-shot that thing or else we're in for a world of hurt. Tangela's annoying, it's his only ground resist, not immunity, resist, so I think for that reason it probably does end up coming. I'll be honest though, in the mocks I've had, it only came once, and it was decent, it was pretty good. The final mon is only the Sock there. Sock has not shown up to any mocks. I don't think it's as likely to come as a lot of other Pokemon that he might bring, so yeah, we'll see how it goes, but if you have to just, say which monster I think is going to come, I think it's going to be the Aegislash, the Victini, the Zapdos, the Crocodile, the Nihilego, that's 5, and then one of Comfy, Cincino, or Slowking. I think that's going to be the answer for this week's battle. We are bringing a B team. For those of you who don't know, a B team is just not our best team because we have a chance to play Leo in the playoffs. I don't want to bring everything that I have and then just not be in a position to win in the playoffs because he knows exactly what's best for him. But we're really lucky here because a lot of our mods could come, and at the same time, a lot of our mods have multiple sets that could do really, really good. So we're going to start off with our first mod. Right away, I looked at this team, I'm like, you know what? He has one immunity to ground, and he has 2 immunities to poison. Why don't I just run a sub-toxic protect earthquake Excadrill? So Toph is back here with the dope set. We love this set here. Such a fun set to just run. I think it's so good and people just don't give it enough credit. It's amazing. The investment that we have here is for timid Aegislash, which he has to be if he goes for an Autotomize. He wants to outspeed my timid Dragapult. He needs to be timid to do that himself, or jolly, whatever. Protect allows me to stall out not only Trick Room, but it also racks up Toxic, which is good. Last week, the Trick Room was super annoying. If I had Protect on any of my Pokemon, it would have gone a lot easier against the Trick Room, but we didn't, and we ended up paying for it. His only answers to Earthquake hate being toxic. The Zapdos, the Tangela, the Crocodile, really the only things. And if I can get up a sub as well, oh my god, I'm in such a good position. There's a 50-50 on whether I go for sub or toxic to start, and if I get the 50-50 right, I'm in a great position. If I get it wrong, well then I'm in a really bad position. So yeah, The HP and Spit Up that we have means our sub doesn't break to non-modest, non-boosted Comfy's Giga Drain from full. We also take 2 Nihilego's Foul Plays after Leftovers, Protect, and Leftovers, so we have to have 2 racks of Leftovers to get back to health. And we also take 2 non-boosted Jolly Cincino Bullet Seeds, which is awesome, which means we also take a Banded Bullet Seed from the Cincino as well, which is very nice. Our next mon is going to be our lead here. We are running, oh, by the way, I'm running Sand Rush here. Originally, I was Sand Force. It's not specifically meant to have anything in sand. I'm not going for that, but in the event that we do have that, great. I believe a no speed Zapdos is 120 base speed. If I find out that he's faster than me, that's what I want. I want his Zapdos to be faster than me, but that way, if he roosts, I can go for Earthquake and I can catch it on the ground, which is what I want. So yeah, our next mon is going to be our lead, which is going to be Heimlich the Scolipede. This set is good, but it could be better. There's a couple sets that I think are really good for Scolipede, and we're going to run this one here because I just think overall it doesn't reveal as much as I'd like it to. So we're running Earthquake, Endeavor, Toxic, and Spikes. Toxic Spikes are really good against Leo's team. He really struggles against them. The issue is I kind of feel like Nihilego might come against me because I have Scolipede, I have Moltres, I have Vikavolt, all which are weak to rock. I also have a couple mons weak to poison, and then Pult is not appreciating taking a Dazzling Gleam. If it's a speed boosting set with Meteor Beam, it can be very scary. So I think that an incoming Nihilego could be there, but there is a Gigalith and a Dragapult, not a Dragapult, but an Excadrill, which need 2 specific coverage moves for it to break through, so maybe it doesn't come. Either way, I think because of its threat, because of the threat of it being there, Toxic Spikes aren't a viable strategy this time around. The set, what do we have for? What do we have no speed for? Speed is there for, I put Cincino, but it's not for Cincino, it's there for the Nihilego, that's what it's there for. Really, we don't need speed for anything else after that. At +1, we outspeed everything that's not Scarfed outside of like Scarf Cincino, which is great. And then we have our lead for Spikes, but it's also there to force in either an early Zapdos to Toxic it, or an early Aegislash to force it in because it's his only real answer to being resisting Toxic. And I can go for an Earthquake, which will then pop a potential Weakness Policy. And if I pop the Weakness Policy early, I still have my Sash mons in back to beat it so it doesn't become too much of a problem. I think that Sash, or that Weakness Policy Aegislash with a Totemize can be very scary, and getting rid of its Weakness Policy early on is a really, really important thing for me to do this week. The investment we have here allows us to always take a non-boosted Jolly Cincino Rock Blast from full, and like I said, it's our lead to get up a Spike, because Spike is important this week, which is very nice. And the good news is, even though we can't touch Zapdos, if he goes into it, we Toxic it for the Excadrill, which is really, really nice. Getting the Toxic off on it so that Drill can just click sub freely is amazing. Just bring up a turn. For Drill to click sub, so valuable, so important. Our next mon is going to be Roku, our Dragapult here. Now, Roku is running Assault Vest this week. I've been running Spell Tag a lot. And while Spell Tag is good, in this situation, I think going Assault Vest is kind of nice here because he has quite a few Pokemon that, once they get the ball rolling, they can be really problematic. Think of a Special Aegislash, Special Victini, which has been pretty much coming to most of my mocks, Zapdos, especially offensive, Slowking, but also Nihilego. At +1, Nihilego can't KO me from full with a Dazzling Gleam, which is amazing. We desperately need to have that ability to take that hit. The investment we have here on the set is speed for the Cincino. The Assault Vest lets me take the +1 modest Nihilego's Dazzling Gleam after rocks. AV is also so I'm not too KO'd by modest, non-boosted Comfy's Draining Kiss, which is amazing. I can't really touch it outside of Hex, and if it's toxic, great. If it's not toxic, then I can't do really anything to it, but that's okay. And we do take any 2 defensive Zapdos attacks, including Hurricanes. We just have to be careful of the paralysis. If it's not defensive Zapdos, we do 2 KO it because we are a lonely max attack. I would love to run a minus special defense nature, but I think my special defense is a little bit more important in this week compared to my physical defense. Obviously, there is the Shadow Sneak from the Aegislash, but I am running Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is a little known move that Dragapult gets. Not everyone knows it gets it, but it's really nice because I can then, if it's a Scarf Victini, I can Sucker Punch it twice and get rid of it. If it's the Aegislash that's going for the Shadow Sneak against me, I can always Sucker Punch it and get rid of it that way, which is very nice. And we have Infiltrator to get behind any subs, which is very cool, so I'm not actually worried about the incoming Sucker Punch. I had Flamethrower on the set over U-Turn, which was very nice because Tangela was an option to come, and Tangela does have a bit of a easy time beating this, but if Tangela's coming, it's there to handle the Excadrill, and I can always get a Toxic off on the Tangela, which is great because then it can never beat the Pult 1v1 because Hex will do more than Flamethrower would. So yeah, that's going to be our Dragapult, very good mon here, hoping that I can put in the work against his team. I'm very, very excited for this set. Our next mon is going to be the return of Mr. Johnson, the Pokemon I made broken in last week's battle, Rocky Helmet this week with Rock Blast, Toxic, Rest, and Sleep Talk. It is the 3rd Pokemon on my team with Toxic this week. No more, I swear, but basically this Pokemon is very important because it is my only answer to the Victini that I'm bringing. I have only a few fire resists, and one of them, well, both the other 2, die to Bolt Strike. So yeah, not the best options to have, but we do have this Pokemon here which can take multiple hits from the Bikini. Gigalith takes literally any 2 E-Belt Grass Knots, well, what am I saying? E-Belt attacks from the Victini. The most powerful one is going to be the Grass Knot. Helmet allows me to chip it down because, again, the best ways it can hit me are going to be Expert Belt boosted Grass Knots or Specs or whatever Grass Knots, or U-turns to get out, or even V-Creates, which we do take 2 V-Creates as well, or we're very close to taking 2 Adamant Band V-Creates, but we do definitely take 2 Jolly Band V-Creates. We also take a +2 Timid Aegislash's Flash Cannon if we are in Sand. It's actually 1 roll to KO. Even if I went like max HP, max BDF, it was a 1 roll to KO, so I just said, you know what, I might as well just put it there. It's weird, like the roll is like 194 points of HP, and like the next roll is like 188. It's kind of crazy, but hey, it is what it is. Our Gigalith is very important. We are Sandstream just for the SpDef boost, that's really it. We have to be careful though, because if Heimlich is at 1 HP and we try to get an Endeavor off on something, I can never bring this in unless there's 1 turn left of Sand or less. So we have to be very careful with how we play our Scolipede. Our next mon is going to be Bugaloo the Vikable with the Charty Berry this week. Charty Berry is mostly there for the Nihilego, but it's also kind of there for the Crocodile just in case. And I guess Aegislash does get a rock move to hit Moltres, but I don't know if it's going to run that or not. Either way, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Roost, and Sticky Web. Shout out to Granky, he actually ran Throat Chop on his Crocodile, and that shut down my Vikavolt. So, good bring, and I hope that Leo doesn't think of that because I really want to get rid of Crook. It's a really big pain in my side. Just weakening it is so important this week. So we really want to do that. The investment we have on our Vikavolt. Charty Berry with the SpDef allows me to take a Nihilego's Timid Meteor Beam from full. We have Webs over Mudshot this time around because it forces the defog, but it also disincentivizes him from setting up his own spikes because he's going to have to defog them away. And if he defogs up his own spikes or rocks or whatever, just to get rid of my Webs or my spike, I'm okay with that. I'd rather just be able to chip him down, force him to a tough spot because he only has a few pieces of removal, and this is one of them. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. The investment that we have also allows me to, well, let's put it this way. On top of that, if I am against the Nihilego, if he just goes for Meteor Beam, I go for Mudshot, sure, but then I die the next turn. And yeah, he doesn't get the speed boost because, well, he might get the speed boost because he might run that set, but he'll be at neutral. So that's great, but I lose my Vikavolt. I'm better off just Volt Switching into the Dragon Ball, which outspeeds it anyways, and then can fire off Dragon Darts to get the KO. So I think that's just the better option, really, just in general. So I feel pretty good about that. And we also take Aegislash's modest +2 Shadow Ball from full as well, which is very nice so that in case we need to make sure we can get the Volts or the U-turn. I don't want to say U-turn. Let's say it's going to be, I don't know, we get the Earthquake off on the Aegislash with Heimlich, we then go for a Volt Switch, get the KO on the Aegislash, or get on my Webs or whatever. I should have a good chance against the Aegislash. So yeah, on our final mon, we had a couple different options here. The first 5 were pretty straightforward to build. The last one here, though, was a challenge, and Aqua kind of fighted a bit for it, not because it was just really good, but because it's Kadabra. So we're bringing Kadabra. Little Spoon is back, Focus Sash with Psyshock, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Knockoff. Knockoff is there because we want to get rid of the following items that are pretty important. Assault Vest on Slowking, Tanglers of Violet, Crocodile's Assault Vest or Leftovers, or Rindleberry or whatever. We also want to get rid of a Scarf on the Victini, but also, probably not going to happen. We probably go for Psyshock on the Nihilego, but we want to get rid of the Meteor Beam, Power Herb, that's what it is, on the Nihilego. So that's really the big things. Zapdos is fine to keep its item because we're pretty sure it's going to be Boots, but yeah, basically getting rid of items is nice, but I would love to have another move here. I just can't fit it on this roster. We do have speed on the set 4 Nihilego. It's just a solid mon overall. We don't need any defense investment at all. It's going to be a good set. I'm pretty confident in it. I'm hoping that I can do the work, guys. This is going to be our team for this week's battle. I'm hoping, again, like I said, that we can be just clutching it out. We need this win. It'd be so nice, but again, if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. I think we should still clinch playoffs. We're pretty sure that we should still clinch playoffs. So fingers crossed, 5-4 should do it. Our differential is pretty good as well. So yeah, if this week is pretty important, okay, Leo and I, like I said, we are the top 2 of the top 3 seeds in the league right now. And if Vepsis ends up losing his battle, any battle the next time, then the winner of this game, if Vepsis ends up losing this week's battle, then the winner of this game will take over Vepsis for the top seed, which is really, really cool. So we'll see what happens. Guys, that's going to be it for the team builder. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, of course. Let me know what you guys thought of the team down below. Also, make sure to comment the secret word of the day, which is going to be plant. And oh my god, my plant is green, so the green screen just messes up. But yeah, plant. Does this work? No, it doesn't work. Oh well, I just dropped a bunch of shit on my lap, but it's okay, guys. Plant, secret of the day. Let's do it. Time to battle. All right, everyone, we are back, and I'm not surprised to see this team at all. This is basically what I was expecting. Nihilego was one of the other mons I was expecting. I thought it was going to be one of Comfy or Slowking, or I think I said, not Nihilego, what was the other mod I was thinking of? Cincino, that's the one, but instead he brings the Comfy and the Slowking. Makes sense. He does have one rocker in the Crocodile, and he does have both his defoggers. But I think my lead here is just pretty straightforward. It's Heimlich. That's really what it's going to be. Yeah, I don't think he has anything that really just punishes me too hard. So, yeah, if he leads off with Victini, I Toxic, I believe, because I think the Earthquake is pretty straightforward. Or the whatever attack, just something. And he can go into Zapdos pretty freely, I think. So I want to get the Toxic off, and then I go for a Spike or a Earthquake, depending on whatever I see. So, I'm nervous. That's it done. Team is input in the calc. We are good to go. Fingers crossed we can get this done. Oh my god, we need the win. Let me lower the audio so it doesn't bleed onto my headset, or my mic at least. Okay, what is Leo going to lead off with here? Alright, so he leads off with Visa. Okay, there it is, that's the Victini. I'm pretty confident this is going to be Scarfed, so this is good to know, and I'm just going to fire off the Toxic. It's just really good to have that Toxic up. But I do expect the U-turn to come out. And we'll go for the Toxic over here. If we see him go for like a Blue Flare or a V-Create or something like that, chip us down to our Scarf, then that's okay. I just go for an Endeavor. Getting a Toxic on this is nice, it's just not the one I want to. Okay, so it's not Scarfed. It's not Scarfed, good to know. We know Victini is not Scarfed. It could be Boots. V-Create. Alright, this will bring us down to our Sash. And as much as I want to click Earthquake here, I mean, what's the punish if I click Earthquake? Because he is Toxic. So, Victini against Scolipede, we shouldn't KO. Victini, mixed, level 50. Level 50 as well. Scolipede, there you are. At -1, we don't KO to 75 to 89. But like, I feel like he's gonna worry, and he's not gonna want to take this hit, and he's probably gonna go Zapdos. And I'm okay with going. I don't want to risk the Aegislash coming in on the potential Endeavor. So I'm going for the Earthquake. He stays in, unfortunate, but he's gonna basically go down to like 2 more Toxic hits. Yeah, he'll go on to the next Toxic hit, actually. So we end up trading Victini for... Oh, no, he doesn't die. Shit. Oh, man, I forgot about that. I just didn't... For some reason, U-turn just didn't process. Unfortunate. So we end up losing Scolipede early on and no Spike up, which is not the end of the world. Spike, as good as it is not super necessary. We basically are getting rid of the Victini, which is a huge threat to my team. Because once that's gone, then Gigalith doesn't really need to stay around. It can try and do damage to the Crook, Toxic that thing, make it easier for Drill. Yeah, the one thing is I would have loved to get a Toxic off on Zapdos. I would have really loved that. But it is what it is. It could be Boots on the Victini. Kieran, is that the Zapdos? It is the Zapdos. So, here I can go into Mr. Johnson and get out my own Toxic. I can also go into Bugaloo. What is the play here? I can go into Bugaloo, get my webs, which is just nice in general. He doesn't really have like an answer to this right now, so I'm going to go into this. I think getting my webs is just nice to have. It helps out a lot against the Victini if it's not going to be a boot set. Helps out a lot against the Crocodile. So I think webs are just a solid play all around. And if he goes Victini, I just go hard into Gigalith. And then he dies to U-turn, he dies to Blue Flare or V-Create, whatever, just anything he dies to. So we're going to see a Heat Wave come out. So a little unfortunate, it should do about half. Just over half to us. Actually, quite a bit more than half to us. They did about 98 points of health. So let's go to Vikavolt against Zapdos. Heat Wave. That's a roll for no special attack. It's not fully specially offensive, so I think here I just go hard into Mr. Johnson and I play from there. But Heat Wave on the Zapdos is good to know. We get up our webs, which is nice. Helps out a little bit against quite a few things. Now we're gonna see, do we see a defog here? Do we see the defog? We see a Toxic come out. I'm not mad at that. I'm okay with it, actually. I am rest, so I'm not... It's not the end of the world. So he doesn't have either Hurricane, Volt Switch, or Roost. I think he doesn't have Hurricane. Do I go for Toxic, expecting the Slowking, or expecting the... I don't think he goes into Aegislash. I'm gonna go for the Toxic here. Aegislash is looking kind of spooky here, I'm not gonna lie right now. That's not good. Uh-oh. The Toru, that's Aegislash, right? Crook, okay. That's amazing for us. That's amazing for us. Come on. Intimidate as well. Pretty sure it's not gonna be Scarf now. And we do connect to the Toxic. Very good. Very good. Weakening this thing down is so nice for us. Alright. Now, as much as I want to just go hard into Slowking, I don't think I can afford it, actually. It's just, it's tough. I don't think I can afford it. Here we can switch out, and we can go into Bugaloo, I believe. This is my dilemma right now. I just don't have an answer to this thing. I just gotta, like, chip it down, get KOs, hope he goes for Earthquake or something. I'm gonna go into Bugaloo. I have to play very offensive this week to have a chance. And the thing is, the early game wasn't as good as I needed it to be. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Stealth Rocks. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully we see a rock move here. If he has no investment at all, I don't know if we have speed. Crook, Codile, with no speed at all. Let's go Adamant, let's say, at -1. 74, no, it always outspeeds me here. So I guess my hope is he goes for a rock move, like a rock slide or something. But I can go for a free Bug Buzz, I believe is what I want to do. We go for the Bug Buzz. Knock off, that'll get the KO here, unless he's not offensive. Yeah, so we die here. That's fine, not the end of the world. We do have Sand Up for a bit longer. We do have Sand Up for a little bit longer. But I think going into Kadabra is my play here. So I'm gonna... Oops, let's put that back. Get rid of Vikavolt, and Kadabra is gonna be the play. Yeah. Really did not play this beginning well. I think I have a free Energy Ball here. He probably goes into something to take the hit. It could be the Slowking to be immune to the... Or to be taking less damage from like the Dazzling Gleam or something. I could also knock off. Because all we gotta do is weaken this Crook. That's what we have to do. That's the important thing. Once Crook is weakened, we're in a good spot. So the question is, do I go for the Energy Ball predicting the incoming Slowking, or the Zapdos coming in with the Shadow Ball? I think I just gotta go for the Energy Ball here. Okay, so my safest play does as much damage as I can to the Crook. He does switch out. What is he going to here? Slowking? Luffy. Hey, we got the Slowking play. Very nice. So this does as much damage as we can to the Slowking here. Do we do at least half? That is AV as hell. Please tell me that's AV. Okay. Where is it? We have Kadabra against Slowking. Spadef. I'm pretty sure that's Assault Vest. So we knock off here. Whoa. Almost Dynamax there. That would have been really bad. Knock off. Get rid of its Assault Vest. That was Assault Vest. Good. Scald comes out. This should 2 KO me. Yep. But we can potentially get the KO right here. Or do I just go hard into Gigalith, get my Sand back up, and try and pressure this thing some more? This is a tough play. I'm running out of things for Gigalith right now, by the way. I'm like, not Gigalith, Aegislash. And for Comfy. I'm like out of things for Comfy. I have to basically beat it with Drill. If I don't beat it with Drill, I don't beat it. Wow, I don't know why I'm playing this game so poorly. I feel like it's just... I don't know. Why am I playing this game so poorly? Huh. Do I go for a Shadow Ball or do I go Gigalith here? I think going Gigalith is fine. We're going to go Gigalith here. We're going to preserve that. Victini is going to drop to the next attack. The next hit from Rocky Helmets, plus 2 hits from Toxic. I expect to see a Scald here, which should do about half to us. Probably a bit more, actually. So, I just made a bad play. I don't know why I did that. Again, what is wrong with me today? Why can't I make a good play? Sly Shock, actually, so that's not terrible. We might take this next hit. 133 down to 93, so... it's gonna be close. We do outspeed, actually. And Scald does not kill me, so that's good. So what does he have that's toxic versus not toxic? What does he have? So his 2 mons are toxic. Do I go for a rest and a sleep talk? I think I have to. If he goes Crook, he's racking up toxic damage. I'll go for rest here. Switches out. That's fine. Alphonse. In comes the Aegislash. This is not what I wanted. This is really bad. This is really bad. I really wish I had a way to hit this thing better. Not good. We have our Chople. Do I go Little Spoon here? This is so tough here. Because he just autotomizes or Swords Dances and I just lose. I'm gonna get 6-0'd here, I think. I play this game with some of the worst play I've ever had. Fuck, what do I do here? I feel so lost right now. I don't know why I'm playing so poorly. And this is not good. This is not a good sign. I think I just have to kind of like switch out into Little Spoon here. If I only play, I have nothing else I can do. Wow. I'm gonna get destroyed here right now. I can't believe this is happening. Stance change. Down we will go. Close combat. Okay. That -1 at least. I have a feeling it's going to be the berry, the Casa berry for Dragapult. Here I have a free sub, I think, so I'm going to go for it. I just don't have anything else I can do. This is just one of the worst games I've played in a long time. I feel like I've been in such a good streak of playing well. And now I'm just in this nightmare right now, honestly. That's the best thing I can put it. It's the best way I can put it. Satoru. Okay, well, in comes the Crook, which is going to take Chip from Toxic. And we outspeed it as well, which is nice. Only thing is around -1. So Excadrill, -1. Against Crocodile. We do about 44 to 53. So if I'm Protect here to rack up more chip, Earthquake, continue on. Maybe I'm in a good spot, who knows? I don't know. Knockoff. Yeah, makes sense. So no more Sandstorms, we don't outspeed anything anymore. He's going to be under half now. I can't beat the Comfy at this point. It just beats Pult 1v1. Unless I somehow get a Toxic off on it. Or I get a nice roll here with... if I get a nice roll here, that's great. If I get the KO on this, it's amazing for me. Because then I have my sub up still. It's like, do I try and go for a 50% chance to... I think Toxic 30% chance, actually, so... I just gotta go for the Earthquake. I just gotta go for it. Get the KO, please. Get the KO. I don't think it will. I think it's defensive, but... Yeah. If I got the double protect there, I think I had a really good shot at beating this a lot better, but he's gonna go for a knockoff here. He'll get the KO on us. Bad news is, we're going to have no sub up against his team, which is not good. It is not good. But good news is, it is not a 6-0. Down goes Crook. Down goes the Crook. The fact that he didn't go for like a Totemize there on my Gigalith with Aegislash is nice, I think. Slowking is not toxic. It's not Assault Vest anymore either, we know that. Luffy, okay. This is tough here. I think I have to go into Pult and deal with the attacks that are coming into me. I mean, how much is Pult taking from a no special attack Slowking? Slowking, Assault Vest. Scald does 13%. Ice Beam does 41%. How much does Psy Shock do? That should do a lot more. Psy Shock. 46%. Let's go into, well, if I get burned here on the skull, that's so bad for me. I just have to do it though, don't I? I just have to. I just have to, I have no choice. Letting go of Kadabra was a mistake. This game has just... Scald. 30% chance to lose the game right here. He did not get it. He did not get it. So I think my play here is going to be U-turn. Because U-turn will give me momentum. It can force into Comfy, which I can go back at the drill. I can get a sub. We have a chance here. If I'm banded, this may kill him. He just switches out. Yeah. What do we see? Sakura. That is the Comfy. Excellent. Okay, this is good. Solid damage there against that. In comes the drill. Now, as much as I would love to have my sand up too, I just can't. Yeah, this was the issue with bringing Kadabra to this team. It just wasn't able to take hits, so I kind of was put into a tough spot. And Crocodile just pressured my team so much. Maybe webs were a mistake. Maybe webs were a mistake. But it is leftovers on the Comfy. What's my time like? My time is low. I sub here. Nothing breaks my sub off the bat, so I sub. Maybe Toxic was the play, but I don't want to be leech seeded here. Like if I could have Toxic the Slowking, that would have been very nice. So maybe what I do is I sub here. If he goes Slowking, so be it. I Toxic. If he attacks me here and he doesn't break my sub, which again he has to be modest or a boosting item, which is not a boosting item, so he has to be modest to break my sub with Giga Drain. But yeah, going for a Giga Drain or something like that is the only way he can actually break my sub. So he doesn't go for he goes maybe for a Calm Mind. Maybe a Leech Seed. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Very nice. Now we can get our Toxic off on this, and we want that because then our Pulse can actually do more damage to it. That also helps in case he does go into Slowking here. Because we can guarantee get 2 Earthquakes off on it. Protects. Okay. So, Leech Seed Protect, probably Draining Kiss. Giga Drain? I'm not mad at this right now. We're not in a terrible spot. It's not the best position, but it's not unwinnable. But we're gonna go for a Toxic here. He just gave us more leftovers recovery, so I'll take it. What is his moves? Switches out. What are you going into here? Luffy. So we get the Toxic off on this. It's back to full though, which unfortunate. But if it's got no defensive investment, Earthquake does half. Earthquake should do half. That's if he has no defensive investment. Was my play here going to be to protect to get HP back? Stall some turns? It's going to be to protect here. I'm going to scout, see what he does. He's revealed Scald and he's revealed Psyshock. That's it. He has 2 other offensive moves. This is Assault Vest. Unless he's running Teleport on AV Slowking. Future Sight. That's a little bit what I was worried about there. Future Sight does 25% to me. At most. 25.9. It has a small wall to break my sub. That's okay. I think I can Earthquake here. I can Earthquake here for free. We do that. It should do over half. 56 to 66 is what we're expecting. Very nice. If I had just Earthquaked that thing, oh my god, we were in such a good spot. It's okay though. It's okay. Future Sight is about a quarter to me at the very most. We're at full. I really want to click Protect here. What does that do for me? It keeps me healthier. If he goes Zapdos, he Heat Waves me. Zapdos is going to do a chunk with that. It's going to do a chunk with Heat Wave. 66% tops. Maybe to keep this thing healthy, he tries to preserve it. I'm going to Protect here. Damn it! Oh, it's a 50-50 I got wrong. Kieran comes in, and that is the Zapdos, and he's going to do shit ton of damage to me now. Oh, no! If I'd subbed there... it would have been so nice for me. I have to swap here. And I have to go into Mr. Johnson, I believe. Well, I could go Roku and start darts. Go for a darts here. We didn't get the Toxic off on the Comfy, so no, I can't. I have a feeling he's going to expect me to go into Gigalith, so I'm going to go for a Toxic here. On the hope that he thinks I go Gigalith and doesn't Heat Wave. He Heat Waves. Fuck. He connects. We don't die here, I don't think. 156 down to 40. Toxic connects. At least. Oh. It's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. He does outspeed me as well. If I had a sub up there. Oh, if I had a sub up there. That was a 50-50. Then we end up just getting wrong there. Protect is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to go for it. Whatever he does, so be it. Does he roost? If he roosts, so be it. I can't. At this point, I'm kind of locked into playing a certain way. Heat Waves. Ah. What can you do? What can you do? The good news is I can get up a sub again. The good news is I can get up a sub again, and the Slowking is in range of Earthquakes. We go into Mr. Johnson here. And then what I think I'm going to do is go into Pull, go into Drill. What do I do? Because I expect him to go into the Aegislash. He Heat Waves here. That was a crit. Wow. And he's going to take another round of Toxic. About half. And I think here, if I go Pult, do I Hex the... If I go Pult, I think I can win actually. Because I can get the damage I need on... I can get the damage that I need on the Aegislash. In comes Alphonse. Good. Good, good. Aegislash. Blade. Level 50. 252. Adamant. Sneak. I think I kind of just like have to go for the... I kind of just have to go for my my Sucker Punch here. It does about half. And we're going to go for it, I think. Sucker Punch. King's shielded. Okay. I guess he wanted more chip. Which, fine. How many turns left to sand? 2 turns left. If he goes comfy, not the best. I need chip on this Pokemon. If I got chip on this, then I think I can win with Gigalith. Stays in. Sucker Punch goes through. You do about half. Or quarter, whatever you want to call that. Sneaks me. That'll get the KO. 83. Yeah. Is there anything that just like rules out? That rules out completely. 83. I don't think I have time to calc that actually. So I have to go into Excadrill. I outspeed everything. It's not banded. If it's adamant, max attack, it actually has a roll to KO me. It's going to guarantee KO me. I have to go for protect. I gotta protect here. Because it's a guaranteed roll to KO me here. Wow. I just can't believe this right now. Oh my god. Pulse is gone. I got rid of that. We protect. Does he protect? No more sand. He protect himself. So if I subbed there, Aegislash should still die here. It should still drop. And 70 is a absolute max roll. If this is max HP and not Shucker Berry, we do 240. I want to say 240, I'm not saying that. We do 86 to 101. I have 50 seconds left. I just have to go for it. Oh my god, it's Shucker. So, it's Shucker. So this won't KO. We're going to take what looks to be a 5-0 loss here. What a terrible, terrible way to lose this game. And, yeah. If we got the KO, I think we could have done it with Gigalith. But I think Gigalith will get a KO here, which is nice. But, what are you going to do? Really just a poor, poor bit of execution on our end. The drill was great, but there's a 50-50 somewhere along this line. I had a 50-50 chance to basically sub up on for free on the Zapdos, then get a Toxic off on it, protect on it, do whatever. I'd be in a good spot, but no. I missed that chance. I go for Sleep Talk here. Close combat. Do we take this hit? We don't. So we're going to take what looks to be... He better take Rock Helmet Chip. And he lived anyways. Oh my god. Fuck me. 5-0 loss. What a terrible, terrible, terrible way to play this game. Why did I just had arguably the worst game I played in a long time. I am not in a good space right now. Wow. Why did I don't know why I played so poorly. I thought I was prepared for this. I guess I was not. If I got one play right maybe on the Zapdos, it might have helped. Maybe my play against the Victini should have been Toxic, then go into Gigalith. That was my answer. I got chip damage off on it with the Rock Slide, with the, what was it called? The Rocky Helmet. But then he just goes Crocodile. And then it's Crocodile against what? Crocodile against Kadabra? I go for an Energy Ball. I go for the knockoff on the Slowking. I basically just lose my Kadabra there. I'm trying to think of what more I could have done with this team. This team was a B team. It wasn't my best build, obviously. I just didn't go with the best build. We just couldn't do that against Leo. Yeah, if Vepsis loses his week this week, then then Leo will be number 1 overall. And our differential now, we are 5-3 plus 5 now. We went from a team that was like ready to go, like super stoked for playoffs, like we're looking great. And now there's a chance we could be like with a 6 seed. And if we lose the week after, then there's a chance we don't make playoffs. Because we lost by 5. We lost 5-0. This was just unbelievable. Okay. I feel like I don't have games where I play this bad often. Something about this game was not there. Okay? And I'm going to play better in the next matchup for sure. I just gotta do better. That's all it is. So every day we improve. Setbacks like this happen. If they do, just pick yourself up, wipe off the dust, and go at it the next time. Okay. Shout out to my front office. Thanks to you for them for all the help. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off this week, but hey, it is what it is. You're not gonna win them all. You're not gonna win them all. I'm just pulling up the list of all of our YouTube channel members so I can give them their proper shoutouts. So shout out to our YouTube channel members. We have Liv, we have Hayes, we have Eric, we have Zeke, and then shout out to Tone and Bread Pudding, our level 2s, and then Sully, our level 3. Thank you all for your support. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video, or leave a dislike. I didn't really play well enough to deserve a like. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.